Good evening. I'm Sir Paris Hilton. In my capacity as spokesmodel for NASA, I would like to introduce the following tribute in commemoration of America's first landing on the moon 40 years ago tonight. Enjoy.
Thanks, Paris. Hit it!
The fastest guy alive. I'd fly you around the universe in fireball XL5. Way out in space together, conquerors of the sky. My heart would be a fireball. Fireball. Every time I gazed into your starry eyes. Cruise along the Milky Way and land upon the moon. To a wonderland of stardust, we'd zoom our way to Mars. My heart would be a fireball, fireball. 'Cause you would be my Venus of the stars. But not a spaceman, famous and renowned. I'm just a guy that's down to earth, with both feet on the ground. It's all imagination. I'll never reach the sky. My heart is still a fireball. Fireball. Every time I get into your starry eyes. Every time I gaze into your starry
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at your door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Hey, look at you! Come on! Thank you. Thank you, yes. All right now. All right, that's enough. Quietly, please. Quietly. And there it goes. There it goes. It dies off. Your work is done for the evening now. From now on, the laughter will no longer be phony. Actually, it will. Well, hello, you. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. Do you know what I did there? I went, ba-da-dang. Do you know why? I don't have a band. So instead of the band going, when I would say it was a great day for America, and the band would go, ba-da-dang, I have to go like this, ba-da-dang. It is a great day for America. You know what day it is today? It's the 40th anniversary of the moon landing today. Yep. And you know yeah, it's true. You know how they celebrated on the International Space Station? They unclogged the toilet. That's true. The zero-gravity space toilet was I don't know how it could be clogged, but it was clogged. It was clogged for 24 hours. Mission Control learned there was a problem and someone radioed, Houston, don't go in there. How do you clog a zero-gravity toilet? I don't want to know. It was a very weird day in LA as well. This morning in Los Angeles, there was a huge fire at a medical marijuana facility. Smog has been awesome today.
It's like, oh, is it smoggy today? You bet it is. And putting the blaze out, it took firefighters. It took firefighters. I'm sorry, the smog's really... Whoa. It took firefighters 3 hours and 40 pizzas to put the... Good day. Good day. You know, it is quite a sad day today at CBS. We're mourning today the passing, of course, of Walter Cronkite, who was a true giant of broadcasting, an icon of this kind of business. And when he said, you know, when he said, that's the way it is, people knew that's the way it actually was. Because Cronkite used to get in fights with CBS executives over that catchphrase. The CBS executive said that it wasted 4 precious seconds of network airtime. It shows you how things have changed. Now CBS lets me waste 5 hours a week with fart jokes and double entendres and cudding and wait, remind you of anyone. But you know what was so great about Walter Cronkite? When Walter Cronkite did the news, people got something very special. They got actual important information, or news. News. He wasn't always serious, though, Walter Cronkite. When he hosted the CBS morning show, he had a sidekick, a lion puppet called Charlemagne. That's true. Yes! Aha! So, only a genius would dare to put puppets on CBS. It's only ever been done a few times. It has. It's only ever been done 3 times in the history of CBS. Cronkite did it, I've done it, and it's on 2.5 Men as well. That's true. The midget on 2.5 Men is animatronic. You know, by midget, I mean Charlie Sheen, of course. Is that? Walter Cronkite is what I'm talking about. He wasn't just known in America, though. He was respected all over the world. In Sweden, in the 1970s, newscasters were called Cronkiters. Isn't that amazing, though, having an entire profession? Why am I talking like this? I keep lapsing into a Belfast accent tonight. But it's weird, it's not even a Belfast accent. It's kind of like a gay hairdresser from Belfast. It's like, look at the state of your hair. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm terribly sorry to the gay hairdressers of Belfast. Yeah, I should think so, too. What I'm saying is that in Sweden, they called newscasters Cronkiters. They had an entire profession named after you. That'd be like calling all people who smoke crack Winehousers or something. What the hell was that talking? Oh, Walter Cronkite. An amazing career, Walter Cronkite. He flew bomber missions over Germany. He broke the news of the Kennedy assassination. He covered the moon landing 40 years ago tonight. It made me realise when I was looking at this today, I'm thinking, you know what? TV was better then. It really was. It was. Don't argue with me. It was. We had a trusted broadcaster telling us when there were men landing on the moon. Nowadays, we get TMZ telling us men are landing on Elton John. It's a completely different thing. Today's television, I'm sorry, today's television is crap. Exhibit A. Back in Cronkite's day, the only late-night show that mattered was Johnny Carson. When the lights went on, Johnny Carson stepped from behind the curtain, people knew it was time to laugh. Now, when a man steps out from behind the curtain, I know I'm at a strip club. Trying to supplement my meagre wages. Black velvet! And how the men stare at me, they stare. Now, Walter Cronkite, of course, predated the TiVos and the iPods and the face tubes. People, what the hell do I know? I'm a middle-aged guy. Anyway, today people consume media on their own. They don't gather in groups to watch TV. Like back in the 60s, people watching TV was a big deal. You didn't have it on in the background while other stuff was going. You sat as a family. Like my dad would say, "All right, everyone, time to watch television," and he would put on a coat and a tie, and my mother would put on a pretty dress, and so would I, and we'd all gather round. I remember when our family first got colour television, and it was weird because real life in Scotland was actually in black and white. The smog today has been awesome. No, I loved the Saturday morning cartoons. I used to watch them, the Saturday morning cartoons, in black and white for years. Then one Saturday after the cartoons were over, my dad said, "Surprise, everyone," and he brought in a brand new colour television. And I was like, "Oh, come on, who cares, Dad? The cartoons are over now." And he's like, "Son," it's like, "Son, don't you think it's time you left home? You're 35. You've been divorced twice." I'm introducing the awkward pause back into late night television. Do you know what I liked about old-time TV as well? The TVs were bigger, sturdier, you know. And when they turned the TV off, you turned the TV off, it wouldn't just go off. It went into a tiny little dot. Tiny little dot. That's what the kids today who enjoy the clouds of smog-filled marijuana or marijuana-filled smog, you don't know what you're missing, kids of today. When we turned off the TV after I'd been smoking a herbal cigarette, we were like, dude, that's the smallest TV show I've ever seen. We got a great show tonight. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the 40th anniversary of the moon landing show that we're doing tonight with all sorts of events. Actually, you know, it is a bit like the moon landing here, because you know sometimes in the moon landing, like when the astronauts would talk, they were on the surface of the moon, they'd go, "Houston, we're going over," and then when they finished talking, they would go, "Beep." Well, we have beeps here, but usually it's before I've finished talking. All right, let's have a look at the puppet popularity contest. If you're just joining the show for the first time, we sometimes have puppets on the show, and we're having a puppet popularity contest to find out who's the most popular puppet. It's not much, but it's all we can afford. You mean you have a graph? Oh, yes, a graph. But we've narrowed it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finalists. We're down to 5 finalists now. The pig puppet, 14 million votes, and Mahmoud Ahmadinejad of Iran, I never understood that. He's never been on the show. But he's very good at winning elections when he didn't really win. The penguin puppet, the gay German penguin puppet, is doing very well. The sheepdog doing well, and the shark. So there's 5 finalists, and every night this week, one of these will be voted off by Simon Cowell. That would be great if we could afford Simon Cowell coming in here. But we have got a graph. Oh, a graph, yeah. What? And in memory of the moon landing... Ooh, that was good. Oh. Doesn't Dave do that? Dave does that all the time. What was he going to do, sue me? I work for him. All right, now we've got tonight's top 10 list. No, I'm only kidding. Emails, right. Sorry, I was just looking at you. I was like, whoa. I completely forgot where I was. Do we have time for emails? Yeah. Right, let's see what we got. This is from Catherine in Arlington in Texas. Catherine says, Dear Craig, is there anything worse than a needy man who cries on a date? Oh, that Catherine. Catherine, why would they give me a ooh-la-la band? I'm kidding. Oh, it was like space. We got beeped. Is there anything worse than a needy man who cries on a date? In a public place, no less. I am thinking that there isn't, but I wanted your opinion. Apparently, Catherine's been on a terrible date with a guy who was crying and blah, blah. This is from Kayla in Templeton in California. Kayla says, Hi, Craig. On a scale of 1 to 10, how did the monologue go tonight? It never gets above 2.5, let's be honest. Hey, this is awesome. This is from Lorelei in Alton Bay in New Hampshire. She says, Dear Craig, do you know that you have the highest rated late night show in the lesbian demographic? Does that turn you on? You bet it does. Do you know what's so awesome about it as well? Now there's a whole new range of advertising I think we can get into. Plaid shirts. Ladies' golfing accessories. I love that lesbians watch this show. Lesbians, you're welcome here. You know why? You're not judged. You're not judged here. Nobody's judged here. Lesbians, not lesbians. What'd you call not lesbian? Unlesbians, I suppose. You know, gay, straight, fat, thin, black, white, tall, short. You're all welcome here. Do you know why? Because it's only me. And I got no problem with you, so you're good. Yeah, Craig, but what about us people that don't like other people? You're welcome here, too. Yeah, but if they're welcome, well, don't worry. You don't all have to watch it in the same house. This is my point. But, Craig, I'm a committed racist homophobe. I can't enjoy a show that lesbians also enjoy. Yes, you can. How's that possible? Well, you don't have to live in the same house. This. Oh. It's only TV. It's not important. Well, it's important to me. It's how I pay the, bills. That and the stripping. I've run out of things to say, but he's just annoyed because we're going over time, so I'm just going to keep talking now. Hey! Do you know that I've noticed I've realised that ties are very erotic, because you know what they do is, they get that little pointy bit there. It's like, hey! Oh, pointing. And that's where I lose the lesbians. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. My first guest tonight is a very funny woman. She's the star of Drop Dead Diva, which is on Sundays on Lifetime, which is an excellent channel. Take a look at this.
What's wrong? What's right? I screwed up Mrs. Wellner's case. Parker thinks I'm insecure. I hate my wardrobe. And it is like 1,000 degrees in this office. I can't do this anymore.
Sit. Open your mouth. No, just do it. Open it. Do it. Trust me.
Oh my God. That stuff
Easy cheese.
is like Xanax.
Please welcome the delightful Margaret Cho, everybody. You look lovely.
Thank you.
You look really lovely. I love this whole thing and this kind of peacocky feather thing.
You know.
It's lovely, and your beads kind of going
In the
through
middle
the
and
boobies.
it-
It's all. Look, my tie points directly
yes.
to my.
Well, that's where we want to go, right?
No.
No.
Not right
there,
away.
not-
Buy me dinner first.
Okay.
How are you, my sweets?
Good, good.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Well, because you know what I'm doing acting.
Yes, I saw you doing
Now,
acting there.
when acting is pretending you're somebody else.
Then I am doing acting
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Isn't that good?
Yeah, it's very good.
It's fun. Well, it's a vacation for stand-up comedians to do acting, because usually we're pretending to be ourselves.
Yes, yeah. Do you enjoy being someone else? Are
I
you
do,
happy?
kind of. It's kind of fun.
Right.
It is exciting. Exciting.
Well, why don't you pretend to be someone else, and I'll pretend to be someone else.
Okay.
All right, I'll pretend to be my older brother.
Oh.
My older brother Scott. Who are you going to be?
I'll be you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. What do you want?
Nothing.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Pretending.
That was just what it was like.
Was it? Did it bring you back?
Yeah. That was what it was like.
That's good.
That is good,
You're
yeah.
really good at pretending.
I've had to many times in my life. Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Yeah, but then I wasn't very good at it, faking it, and then.
You just said you were good at acting.
But I'm good at acting, but that to me is adding another element, because you have to really, I don't know, you have to really pretend good, down there to do it.
I once faked an orgasm on my own.
You were lying to yourself?
I was lying to myself.
That's painful.
It was. Well, not so much.
And pleasurable.
Not so much pleasurable either. That's the
no.
whole faking the thing. Anyway, are you out doing stand-up right now as
I'm
well?
doing a little bit of stand-up, but where we shoot the show takes place in Los Angeles, but we shoot it in Peachtree City, Georgia.
Why?
Well, that's where they have all these studios there. So it's a very small town of Georgia. I started to get a southern accent, just a little bit. If you live down there for a long time, you start talking country. First, you start making fun of them, and then it's not a joke. Then it's not a joke at all, and you cannot stop. I swear to God, you cannot stop. I want to stop, Craig. I want to stop so bad.
Stop!
I just can't. Thank you.
That's terrible.
I went this way when you smacked that.
I know. I was pretending.
I know. See,
I would never really slap you.
No, but it really does snap me out of it.
That's good. Don't think people get upset when you do their accent to it? I get very upset when people come up and go, "Oh, great day for America."
It's great.
It's a great. So when people come up, I said, you go up to Asian people and go, "Oh, hello, nice to see you." It's so rude, isn't it?
Yeah. I do it though.
Do you?
Yeah.
You do it to me?
Oh, hi, Chris.
No. No.
It's so wonderful to see you. No, if I do it, it becomes real old. I have to do like an old.
The only American accent I can do is old Southern lawyer.
You can't. Oh, yeah.
Hey, well, I don't know much about the big city ways.
Well, you would fit in very well down in Peachtree City.
Peachtree, yeah.
Then you should come. You should come and do a guest starring role on our show. We have many guest stars.
Oh, yes, who are they?
We had Liza Minnelli.
I look like her.
I don't think you do, but I think, if you think so.
I do.
Do you think so?
Do you have a picture of Liza Minnelli? Look there. Look. That could be me.
Well,
She's coming on the show next week.
She's on our show too. We had Liza Minnelli and Paula Abdul and Tim Gunn and Rosie O'Donnell. It's like a gay pride
All
edition
gay
of the
icons, yeah.
It's like a gay pride edition of the Love Boat.
No.
Really.
Now, you were gay for a while, and now you're.
No. I want everybody to want me. I don't care who you are. I just want you to want me. That's my sexuality. I'm not bi. I'm I. So I just just want
I
it.
like it.
That's what I'm into. So it doesn't matter who you are.
Do you know this show is very popular with the lesbian demographic?
I know. I love. Well, then I'm very popular also with the lesbian demographic,
You are?
and also Lifetime. You know, our network is very popular with lesbians.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was
Lifetime
housewives.
and lesbians.
They're not mutually exclusive.
No,
you can have housewife
you can have
lesbians.
some cross-pollination there.
In fact, I think that's a movie I saw
I'm
once.
sure.
Housewife lesbians.
Maybe
yeah.
on Lifetime, possibly.
Not on Lifetime. No, it wasn't on Lifetime.
Different.
No.
Different.
Yeah, it's all right. So, are you doing stand-up down in Peachtree then? That's what we were talking
I'm doing
about.
a little bit of stand-up here and there, but mostly acting and doing that. But I love this show. I think it's really exciting.
Do you want to do more acting then?
I would like to do some more acting.
Action movies?
Yeah. I would like to do action and acting. Although I have been in a John Woo film before, which is it's kind of bad because I shoot guns like this.
That's not very
not very
action.
tough, but especially if you're in a John Woo film because you have to shoot like that.
Well, John Woo film is okay because pigeons will be flying up in slow motion.
And distracting.
They'll be like, oh, look at those pigeons, and you can go, yeah.
Now,
Have you ever fired a gun in real life?
No, they made me go to FBI camp to shoot.
FBI have a camp?
Yeah, to shoot. Well,
How gay is that?
For actors, so that you can go pretending.
Really? Mm-hmm. FBI have an actor camp?
Yeah, when you could. That's how people learn
Is
how to
this
shoot
how we should be
guns.
spending federal funds?
I know, but for acting, for people pretending.
Acting's not an essential part of the government defense system.
It is, though, kind of. Don't you think? I think it kind of is.
All right, then.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go with that.
You should
Why?
count.
I forget, though, why it is.
I don't know why. Because people need to, when they're watching a movie, they're not all real cops. It's people pretending to be cops.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. So people
When
need to
did this
learn.
news get out?
I know, isn't that weird? People need to learn how to do it, to be pretending, to learn how to pretend it properly.
All right, well, you learn something new every day,
Yeah,
don't you,
they
Margaret?
do.
It's lovely to see you. Your tattoos are covered up.
I
can
know,
see
they're
them.
covered up. But
gonna
I'll
get
show
any
you
more?
next. No, I think I'm done.
Oh, really?
Because if I do this, then I can't pretend to be something else. So I have to cover
Yeah,
it.
they'll say, who's the tattooed FBI agent?
Yeah,
They'll say,
and they won't believe that I'm this, doing something different.
Are you tattooed all over?
I'm tattooed completely, all my stomach and my back and my legs and my everything.
So when you take your clothes off, it looks like you're wearing clothes?
Yeah,
Wow,
exactly.
That's awesome.
So I don't want to get dressed sometimes.
Me neither.
No.
We gotta go. We're done.
Okay.
Yeah. Margaret Cho, everybody. We were right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, now listen, everybody. If you've been watching this show regularly, I'm terribly sorry. But you'll know that we have authors on the show quite often. And I always think the authors, it's not fair because when the actors come on, you show a clip of their movie. But when the authors come on, you just go, here's another thing who wrote a book. And then I think, no, so what I've thought is we'll have a clip from the book before we introduce the author. How about that? Oh, yeah. All right, so here's the clip. Then Tabitha walked into the house. Please welcome... the author of Home Game and Accidental... What? What are you pointing at? Oh, there he is. No, he's over there. He's over there. Michael Lewis, everybody. Michael Lewis. You frightened the other Michael over there who was like, oh, he's come out too early. He's come out too early.
This is why you don't have authors on your show.
No, we do.
They have no idea what they're doing here.
Yeah, no, we do have authors on the show. We do, because I have this crazy idea that people who can write are clever. And this is a book about... Well, I haven't read this yet. This is about... that's you, and this is
That's my eldest daughter, Quinn.
Oh, that's rather lovely.
Yeah.
Is it about being a dad, then?
It is. It's journals I kept over the last 10 years.
Oh.
And you're a father, right?
I am, yes,
Well,
yes. I don't
maybe
keep journals, though.
No? Well, you perhaps had a different experience of it than I have.
Maybe.
I started when I was kind of 6 months into fatherhood. I found myself... people had always told me that it was just going to be easy and wonderful, and the first 6 months
I would not
with this
tell you
little
that.
with this little angel was hellish,
Yeah.
I mean, I thought
it's like having a drunk midget in your house.
they're instruments of torture.
Yeah, there's no accountability. It's like me.
And they're completely ungrateful for whatever you do.
Yes, I know.
Absolutely right. I've often thought that if they just took Quinn down to Guantanamo and made the prisoners take care of her for a few weeks, they get everything they wanted out of them.
Oh, for heaven's sake, all right. I'll tell you everything you want to know.
That's right. That's right. Sleep deprivation is the start. So anyway,
that's the thing that got me first about fatherhood, was the sleep deprivation. Oh, it's crazy.
You become a crazy person. And
well, to be fair,
you were already kind of... You have no really benchmark.
No,
right? But so in any case, kind of about 6 months into it, people who were about to have children would ask me, what's it like? And I started to say, it's wonderful. Yeah. And I realized I was starting to lie to them as everybody else had lied to me.
Yeah,
so I thought, if I don't get this down on paper, this experience as it is, I'll just lie about it for the rest of my life. So I started every day, whenever something happened that seemed to be sort of illustrative, I would go and I'd write it down.
Right.
And it started as a private thing. I would hand it to my wife, who was often appalled by what I was writing. She didn't... she viewed me as kind of a black box. These strange signals were coming out of, and she didn't understand why.
I think what happens is, though, when you tell the truth about it, people think you don't love your children, and it's nothing to do with that. It's the fact you can love your kid like crazy, but go, this is hell. This person that I love more than any other person in the world is putting me through hell.
Yeah.
and
well, it's interesting this because I found that one of the things that was shocking about the experience is how seldom, especially in the beginning, I felt the way I was supposed to feel. So in the very beginning, I mean, when the baby comes out, I was pretty sure it was mine. But even so, I felt no great attachment to it. It took a while, and that was
how long
really
did it take?
9 months, maybe.
Well, they say it takes a year for a father to bond.
And so there are all these emotions attached to the experience that were so different from what I expected it to be. And when I first felt pride, I thought I was supposed to feel pride when my child would walk or when my child would talk. But I mean, really, let's face it. How many grown-ups do you see crawling around on all fours? Eventually, they're going to walk, and eventually, they're going to talk, right? Again, I think we probably move in different circles.
We move in different circles, absolutely.
But in any case, so I just started to register the emotions as they occurred because they were very different from what I expected.
It's very brave of you, if you don't mind me saying so. People will judge you.
My father, who is one of the lead characters of this thing, because he taught me absolutely nothing about the role. Because as you must know, it's just been a huge change. My father did none of the stuff that I do. He saw me trying to jam my 6-month-old into some outfit once. He looked at me and he said, I didn't even talk to you till you went away to college. What are you doing? This is crazy. But when he read this, he called me. He said, it's a little off the wall. He said, some people who read this are going to think you're a truly terrible human being. And I think it's true. When you actually say what it's like, and you're straight about it, it's unsettling to people. But there's a big lie. It's a big lie.
Well, I think it's fine. I think, as you say, and as you pointed out here, it's different for everybody.
It's different for everybody, and the emotion is, in a weird way, for a father, learned, so that you develop, partly through caring for the child, you develop the feelings that you're expected to have right away. And I adore my children. I'm involved with them and all this, and they've read this thing, and they're.
What age are your kids now?
10, 7, and 2. The 2-year-old hasn't read it, although he's very advanced.
You must be very disappointed.
10-year-old read it, and she came back. She said, "You can't publish this. It's got dirty words in it."
It's got dirty words in it?
All from them.
You just sold 1 million. Home game with Michael Lewis, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. In honor of the moon landing 40 years ago tonight, I am now going to do the rest of the show like a robot. My next guest is a big country star. He's touring this summer. Really? Yes! He's here performing Ain't Killed Me Yet from his album Carolina. Please welcome Eric Church, everybody. Eric Church. And right there, you saw why I'm so popular with lesbians. There's nothing lesbians like more than a cat with a bit of indigestion. Well, that's about it, actually. We're done for tonight, but I'll be back tomorrow and on August the 12th. Good night, everybody.